All right, everybody, coming back at you. It's called the Business to Business Network Show. My name is Rex Perry, and if you just turned on your radio, get a pencil, piece of paper. We got a lot of real estate agents who are talking to. Write down their phone number, website, find out what's happening in the Valley of the Sun. Our next guest is Lynne. Give us your last name. Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Lynne Edson, and my phone number is 602-625-7008. My website is lynneedson.com.
You want to spell that?
Yes, it's Lynnne, another EDSON.com.
Perfect. And you and I did a remote broadcast from one of your vacant listings. Gosh, was that 6, 7, 8 months ago or something?
That's correct, yes.
And it was over, if I remember correctly, you're going from Cave Creek Road up over the hill. There's the Point Tapatio in there.
Yes.
You got all this beautiful open, is that Phoenix Preserve? Is that what do they call that? It's all that open area. They have horseback riding, hiking.
It's right there by Moon Valley.
Yeah.
And the golf course is right over there also.
Yeah.
It's at the base of the mountain, which was nice because all the hiking trails were within, probably 6 blocks of the house.
Now, this was unique because it was a 2-story in a neighborhood that mostly had 1-stories.
That's correct. 2 stories definitely take a while longer to sell in this market.
But this is a pretty big house. The square footage on that thing?
Yes, it was about 3,400 square feet.
It was a lot of house.
It was a lot of house. It was a good value.
And part of the challenge was we had a seller, for one reason or another, didn't put the money into it. You got to do the painting, you got to do the carpet, you've got to do the bathrooms and the kitchen. You got to update stuff.
It's very important to do the updates. If you do it part way, they think buyers think, oh, they must have run out of money. So it is very important, and also to stage a house. A vacant home, people, when it's that large especially, they can't imagine how to furnish it.
Yeah.
They can't see their own furnishings in it. So the more you could do to try and stage homes, I think the better off you are.
And I'll do a shout out to one of our sponsors, Show Homes, at no cost to the realtor, no cost to the seller. They have a very well-screened group of professional home care managers. Now, these are these are attorneys, single guys, CPAs, living in some really nice homes. And they're able to pay a little bit of rent, or it's not rent, because they're actually employees of Show Homes, but they stage the whole house with beautiful furniture, and they can tell you that they'll sell it faster. And the way they make their money, if they do sell it in 90 days, you pay one fee of $1,500, flat fee right out of escrow. If it goes 91 days, it's completely free to the seller, free to the realtor. Fantastic program. But that might have helped on that house.
That would have really helped on that house. Mm-hmm. But you have to realize sometimes sellers don't necessarily want to hear that.
Yeah.
Yes, and they think that that's just, people should just buy it because it was wonderful and they had great memories in that home. So therefore, everyone should want those. Even
when you priced it well, I mean, it was really
it was priced very well.
Compared to the comparable sales of 2-story homes in that neighborhood.
Yes.
It just didn't go.
Well, if investors at that point want to look on how fast they could turn a home, and for them to turn a home, a 2-story, they know it will stay on the market longer, so therefore it's not worth it.
Yeah. And then they want to get such a low price so that they have a lower risk of being able to, so,
right, exactly.
And the seller wasn't willing to go down.
Nope.
Yeah, interesting. Now, you got another interesting listing that just came up to the east of the 101.
That's correct. In a subdivision called Montage. It's a very nice, quaint community, very quiet, behind some of the office buildings off of Raintree. And therefore, the privacy factor is amazing. Very nice.
So you're Raintree 101 east of, and describe this home, single-story, 2-story?
This is a 2-story home, 2,644 square feet, corner cul-de-sac lot. One of the larger lots in the subdivision, has a nice pool set to the side so you could still enjoy the backyard, and walking distance to the elementary school. Great. Yard has got grass in the back, so you could entertain the indoor-outdoor living. Beautiful views of the McDowell's in the front.
It's
So
a great family home.
it is a great family home.
And what kind of list price on this?
This one is priced at $475, and it is 5 bedrooms. Technically, you could use the one downstairs as an office. So it's with a 2-car garage. It's a very nice neighborhood and home.
And that price is per square foot, or what are you at?
It's at $177. Once again, we are priced well.
That is a great location for that price.
Yes.
Now,
yes.
What the key is for people to call you, let's get a phone number.
602-625-7008.
And then the final story we want to talk about is these townhomes/condominiums. Tell us about that program.
Oh, there is a wonderful complex right off of 70th and Shea. It's called Amber Hills, and it is technically, legal description says it's a condo, but in reality, it's more like a townhome. There's no one above you. You just have some side common walls. This one in particular, they range anywhere from 1,000 to 1,300 square feet.
Wow.
So this one's a single level. There are some 2 levels in there.
Mm-hmm.
Very bright. When they built this, they put lots of skylights in. So these townhomes are very bright and cheery, and you have an area that's your private patio, which is unusual for that vintage. So it was built in the 80s, but it is very great location, walking distance to everything.
People are going to call about this one. Give us the phone number.
602-625-7008.
And that website again.
LynneEdson.com, LYNNEEDSON.com.
Phone number one more time.
602-625-7008.
Lynn, thank you so much for being part of the show. Everybody, we got to stay tuned. We got a break for the news. Bottom of the hour. We'll be right back after the news.